Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We're starting off today here in a 26-player free-for-all battle here in goodbye Caucasia. Yeah, that was not the spot for me. That was a way too crowded neighborhood. I'm not sure if this spot's gonna be much better because this guy's playing really aggressive towards my position, and that's obviously not exactly amazing. Now, I did hear a bunch of people, we might have some less populated games today because a bunch of people were talking about some DDoS attacks happening on the territorial servers. Those are now over, at least as far as I can tell, so feel free to come back to the game. No issues there. You should be able to get into a game. You shouldn't experience that weird error message anymore. But as we get started here, we have an awkward spot with this guy spawning in late, so our spawn's not exactly an amazing one anymore. I mean, we still have enough to make something work, but it is a little bit gonna be rough around the edges. Although the blue player full sending right now is a good sign, and the other guy over in the corner over here is just like at 14,000 troops and not doing anything with them. Like I think he's going now, but he went real slow to start off with, which is great for us. Gives us a little bit more time for our expansion and a little bit more availability to hit some weaker bots. Now I'm going to go ahead and increase my attack percentage just a little bit to try and sneak around him, in all honesty. Put a lot of pressure on him focusing down south while I also go up north and see if he can kind of dual focus on both directions in this moment. I mean, obviously I'm probably missing some as well, but you know, keep pressure on him. And especially if we can get to the corner, I'd feel very happy about that. Just because I know I see some weaker players over here that I'd love to be able to take advantage of, especially if they're going to have some drama later on. So we get off to a pretty good start right now. Really big here. Yeah, we get basically touching all of the players we wanted to. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think I'm going to fight you anytime soon. I want these guys to have borders. Stop. Ah, frick. Okay, well, we messed that up. Mission failed, but we'll get them next time. We have 500,000. We're just going to keep saving. Let's try and get an alliance with you, because if we have the alliance with you, we could probably push into this guy. It is a little... Yeah, just go. I mean, if he's going to go down to 20,000 troops, I think we have the availability to throw in one attack and just grab all this land. So yeah, he counterattacks us. It doesn't do anything to deter us. We're still going. This guy's slow on the intake. Doesn't see what's going on, or is a little bit too afraid to act. But there we go, getting him done, and still somehow managing to only be the fourth biggest player on the board is a scary proposition. We're in a weird spot, I'll tell you that. Things are not looking super duper amazing for us. Now, the only thing that we have going for us is this player might get attacked and we can jump on him, but for now we are going to save up for our red interest. Again, fifth on the board, even though we've had a pretty good start, is not going to be enough to carry us through. And I will do my best. I can't really hide it. I'm sorry. There's just some terrible people in this game. There's a good attack opportunity. Let's jump on this. If this guy's going to throw away all of his troops as well, we can, you know, take advantage of that. Grab a bunch of his land. Try and get an alliance with you because I don't want to go over into the west anymore. We do have this guy who's left to become a bot. We're going to let that bot exhaust itself. Probably against us, unfortunately. I was just about to say I was going to grab that, but you grabbed it first. So we'll let this bot just kind of exhaust itself as we continue to build up. We are the biggest player on the board. Looks like you are wanting to get involved, which is unfortunate. I don't want to push into this guy too early because we have another bot we need to focus on as well. So let's try and get up as strong as possible. If he wants to grab some of this land, it's not going to be the worst thing. I can't really stop him. Although, honestly, just shove. Just give me one more shove, and I think we can grab most of it. Boom, grabs most of it. And then we can turn around, turn and burn, and I think we have more than enough troops to do this, but I'm just going to wait until somebody else really kind of says they're going first. And now that we are at our red interest, let's push for this. Hopefully get this in one go. Need to make sure that this guy stays off. So I'm going to watch his boat and just get ready to boat on my own. Boat. Just block that completely. And then let's go into you. Take out this small neighbor who I don't think is playing. Wow, that was a very awkward full send, sir. Now becomes the thing of, do we want to take out the guy with the awful name, or do we want to kind of play our borders a little bit safer? I'm going to play my borders a little bit safer and go after this guy, hoping that the other player, this guy, wants to be my friend. Basically simplifying my borders for right now, although I do see you're getting attacked, which is not great to see. I don't want you to fall quite yet. Although if he falls, he'll full send, hopefully in my favor. There's a full send from the guy with the awful name. What great behavior. Take this alliance with you because honestly, I'm going to need it. We'll wait for this to exhaust itself. It will be a very frustrating full send that will give that guy all of the land. A little bit crappy strategy there, but not a ton we can do about it. And then let's try and get some focus over here. Guys. Yeah. We gotta work. We gotta focus. Okay, there's a full send. Gives us a little bit of hope. Grab some of this land. Immediately getting attacked by D&D. That makes sense. I'm going to offer this guy the alliance. He's going to grab this land as first as well. That's fine. We have the troops to potentially hold this. We just need this guy to get involved. Let's tell him to charge into the this guy. And let's just push this. Now we are unfortunately getting attacked by this guy as well. Let's try and get that alliance back. I need your help, bud. I'm charging. You charge. Help me. Okay, good. He's helping. Now, if you switch your target, I'm going to take out these smaller guys up front. Let's see who he fights down, though. I mean, these guys are pretty close to the same size, so let's just keep working to get them really close to the same size. And then, yeah, now we flip off and go do something else. Let those two keep fighting. Knock off this guy. Good. He's out of the way. And I'm now the crown, which is a little bit awkward. I'm going to keep fighting this guy, see if Ulzra Aras will fight with me. He will. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to fight down this guy just so I can get better borders on pink. Because if the full send comes, we're obviously going to want to have the best opportunity possible to win the game. And that will come with the best borders that we can get. So now that we have the crown, let's keep fighting this guy under the assumption that D&D will probably full send one of us. He's more mad at this guy, though, than he is me. At least right now. We need a boat. Up. Boat. Thank you. Go. Get the corner. Get the corner. I might be using a little bit too many troops to do this, but it's valuable. Good. We got it. Okay, we win. It does. He could. Yep. He's gonna full send us. It's not gonna hurt us. We'll be able to counter this pretty easily. There. Oh, never mind. We need to catch back up. There we go. Oh man, we just got outplayed. Well done to you. Well done to you. I was not expecting that. I thought I was going to be able to hold the position for just a little bit longer, and he just crushed me. So well done to Alras. He just outplayed me there. I definitely kind of got mind warped. I wasn't ready for it. You could hear me go silent because I was just not prepared for that attack. But GG's to you, sir. An excellent game played by this guy. Was fully not expecting that. Thought we could absorb the full send, but he canceled it halfway through, which was a big shock for us. So well done to him. We'll go on to the next game. All right, next game up is going to be a 4-player teams battle here in the world. We are on the green team. Going to see what our... Okay, you can have that. I'll go down here. Our North America prospects look like. We do have 2 players there. South America, always a waste of time in team games. Never go to South America. You will never win. But North America, looking pretty good. We have a nice little trifecta of teammates. 2 up north and then me in the bottom. Now, our role will be getting big. Oh, we got a 4th one. Perfect. So that just kind of helps us gain the land a little bit quicker. Our role needs to be getting down south as soon as possible and blocking the South America teams from coming up north. Now, it doesn't look like anybody did spawn in, which is very good for us on the other teams. Our one teammate came over. I highly disagree with that move. I don't think it was necessary, but fortunately for us, nobody spawned there. If somebody did spawn there, that would be a really bad time for us. And because we have so many teammates nearby, I'm going to go into my early infinite growth phase on the 4th cycle. And just keep this up for as long as possible because we don't have a real chance of getting hit here at the beginning of the game, and we'd love to get a little bit more expansion here. Let's keep this up and doing a good job. Can we boat over? Gosh, boats. Okay. And now that we are done with that, we can start going down south. Unfortunately, heavily blocked by our own bots, so let's try and get around them and head down south into Mexico proper. Hopefully some of our bots start to lose those battles. But again, biggest priority needs to be cutting off you from being able to come up north. And let's keep moving around. As player 19, where did you come from? Did you come from Cuba? I was not expecting to see a player there. But hey, at least it's a player instead of a bot. Let's go ahead and start finishing up, speaking of bots, finishing up the rest of these guys over here, as we can kind of corral our way to victory. Now, the Magenta team is going to be strong in the Americas. There is a nice opportunity for us to jump in here, though. And the Americas are rather weak, and we are currently the crown. So if we can get a little bit of support, we could probably knock down at least this guy right now. Although it does put us in borders with you. So I think we're going to hold off here for a little bit and just keep saving and not push our luck. I mean, we definitely have large control over the board. I'm going to push my luck a little bit. Right? Everyone kind of agrees that this isn't probably the worst move, especially as we're getting help from, who's this? Player 810. Oh, that's this guy. Nice. Okay, so we can definitely push a lot more in South America. Knowing that we have a teammate over here, I was just worried about these two kind of working against me. But now we can really provide some support and take away a good chunk of land away from these guys. Now, I'm not going to grab this spot because, you know, you have that fight, I'll have this fight. Who is this? Player 89. Okay, so you had the same idea I did, except for I'm a little bit bigger than you, so I don't mind him doing this. Just steal that little bit of land. And do need to knock this guy off, though. Nice try, friend. And he's gone. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I mean, he's too small to really do anything around it. In fact, we could probably boat into him and cause some damage. But I am a proponent of saving up to red interest for a reason. I do think that's the smart play right here. I mean, we have the advantage. We don't need to be pushing this, and we have a large presence in Africa. What we don't want to do is race through this team, then have this guy come over and crush us. So we definitely need troops to do that, although it looks like we're getting nice support over here. So let me grab this bot I was afraid of getting earlier, just for a little bit extra land. Still saving up for our red interest, though. We're about 1 million away from it. And if we get cut off, that's fine. I just hope that one of our teammates is going to be able to deal with the threat down south. We're about 5 million away, so just a little bit more patience here, and then we'll really start to hit this guy. Now, you know what? Give me a boat down there. And then let's go ahead and just hit this guy as well. Just start working him down. If we can get over here, what I'm afraid of is not being able to help with the red player coming over here. So I'm just going to push this guy first, lock this land as I'm bigger than the red player, get this chunk, and then probably be able to fight off you down south. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to fight him off if we can get down this guy as well. So let's just focus this and grab this island, and then see if we can snag some of these islands over here while he's not looking. There we go. Nice and big. And yeah, I do think our best option is fighting the crown in this moment. So I'm just gonna, their biggest guy right now. So I'm just gonna do that. Just see how far I can get here. I'm just gonna keep pushing here. Yeah, enemy ships coming in. That is this guy. Not gonna be too concerned with that. Let's go ahead and send a boat over and just keep up our presence here. Now, if he tries to counter us, we have this little beachhead to block him. Land, perfect. And do the same over here. And we land, wonderful. And now we just keep up the attack here, the pressure. Do not get kicked off. We've come so far. We're getting some help from our teammates, though, so it's going to be a little bit foolish for him to be able to do that. We could just do this little trick right here. Ready for that? And then back. And then look at all the troops you waste. A little bit of a switcheroo there. Switching out with my teammate over here, H-Max, who was a little bit stronger than I was in terms of troops. I was bleeding out a little bit, but that guy wasted a lot of time getting to me. Let's go up north as well, see if we can do a little bit of support with our team over here in Africa. Now, it is a good thing to be donating in the meantime, so I'll bring that boat over just in case, but let's get up to our red interest and probably be on team donate. That guy's full sent, so we're in a good spot on that front. And we'll see if we can get over here. Let's go ahead and give some money to you for the time being, just because you're our biggest player and we're going to be able to hold the line. Now, if we land over here, we'll obviously take the charge ourselves. You do see the magenta players coming over here in addition. This is player 531. Wow, we are really we love boating. Let me tell you, we are the boating team. Let's go ahead and start knocking down this guy out. Try and get our presence up north so that if they do push through Ben, we're going to be right there. But it looks like Ben was able to defend rather effectively. We're at 60,000 pixels, so anyone goes into Africa, they're going to be a little bit on the rough side. This is Corgi Germany up top, so let me give you money and just get you to push. Here, my friend, let's tell you to charge. I'm trying to give you money. I can't give you money until you charge. Charge. I can't give you money. Go. Charge. 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 You're at your maximum cap. If your numbers aren't moving, it's because you are at the maximum amount of troops you can go. Come on. Corgi Germany. No, not like this. There we go. Go. Now it's too late, unfortunately. All right, well, I'll donate to somebody else. Good luck over here. Who is this? That is H10 Max. And then will you go? Will you go? Will you do stuff too? Can we all agree to do stuff? Ben, is this you? I'll give you troops. There we go. This guy's finally moving. So we've finally got a little bit of support. There's the Fulson from the black team. And the last two players on the magenta team are both bots. So that is going to be a nice little victory for us. Again, good game to Germany. Hope you don't feel like I was picking on you. But just know if your numbers aren't moving, it's because you're at the maximum amount of troops you can currently hold, which is what I was trying to get you to charge so I could give you more troops. But that's going to do it for today. So as we do start to wrap things up, just want to say thank you guys so much for watching, especially made this fun video. Yeah, made this fun video. Hey, give a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But for now, boys, I will see you in the next one.